A Big Mac was found on a British soccer team's pitch, and the team had no clue where it came from. What a story. The burger was attached to a styrofoam box with a GoPro camera. Turns out it had taken a trip to space before falling back to Earth. Now, the team took to social media to find a source for the burger, and somebody responded saying they had done it to entertain their 2.7 million YouTube followers. He sent the burger to space with, as you saw, a weather balloon, which eventually popped. Now, we've seen different things go to space before, right, on weather balloons.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff, Lego people and things like that. I mean, let's say that this is our first encounter with the aliens. I wonder what they'd think of Earth.
Send me some fries.
Yeah, can I get fries
hot?
with that? Yeah, like, and I wonder, like, I mean, does the 5-second rule still apply when it comes from, like, because I would want to try it. I would just want to know what it tastes like, having been there, you know?
Me too.
Just saying.
I don't know if you would, though, because there's a few things that are happening here. One, it doesn't look like it got so high that it would have burned up on re-entry. It just kind of got into the stratosphere or whatever. But think about when you're flying, how cold it is outside the window, -60 or whatever. So this burger, like, was frozen for a while, and then it's thawing on the way down. So you're talking soggy bun. Lands in the middle of a soccer pitch, soggy bun in the dirt, and then in his mouth. So... That's not a 5-second rule. That's a whole lot. That's a 5-second and frozen and muddy and.
But maybe preserve the meat because it was frozen. Just saying.
That's such a great shot, though, too, eh? Isn't it? It's like that should be.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm McDonald's, I'm working that into a commercial
That
somehow,
is an ad.
right? Like Bergs in space, man. It's like, look at that.
I
It's
feel
so
like it needs
serene.
Like oh,
2001.
oh, yeah, totally.
Burger Odyssey.
My goodness. Kind of want to shake now.
Now I'm hungry. Today, when I walked out and it was 4 degrees. Oh. Yesterday, when I rolled down the window and it wasn't freezing in my face. Oh.
You realize You realize every dog in Toronto is now
It's like howling.
at the edge of the bed freaking out.
Today's April Fool's Day, guys. We've had a little fun on this show. This next story, though, no joke. A California mom getting a little playful on her husband. I actually love this story. After watching her husband laze around the house while she did all the chores, mom blogger Baby Sideburns, that's her name, Baby Sideburns, quite the handle, she decided to send her husband to the store with a grocery list, except it was a fake list. None of these items actually existed. There was stuff like seedless strawberries, Diet Coke, which she tells her husband he'll have to ask for specifically because it's, quote, new. Other items included unsour ice cream, mellow cheese, and organic Pop-Tarts.
I love this because I can picture him going to the store and asking for these things and the looks he'd get back. When I was really young, growing up in Quebec, a lot of the English television came out of the States, so there are products you wouldn't find. So I sent my mom to the store to get Mamwich, which was like a sloppy Joe. And she was asking her, but madame, we do not know what this Mamwich is. So I can picture that beautifully.
See, this would never work on my husband because I do these things. I actually send him images of the things I need at Shoppers Drug Mart.
Yeah.
And what he does is he like flashes the smile. He's all charming. Asks the lady, he's like, can you help me? And then he just hands her his phone. And she goes and does all the shopping for him. And then it's all done.
Did she get
That is a veteran move.
Yeah.
I love that.
And he's like, I don't know where anything is. I don't know what, I don't even think he reads my text. I think he just sends her the pictures and she puts everything in the cart.
You gotta be careful, though, the pictures on your phone then, because you start scrolling to the left instead of the right, then they see some photos they're not supposed to see.
Look, that would only happen on your phone, Bertie.
Are you specific to the product? Because that's like going to a bar and getting a drink and not knowing what they're going to use in it. They could be, oh, she wants some face cream, $250.
No, very specific.
Okay,
that's why there's the image, so you can't get it wrong.
The wife was clever here, too, because she turned her phone off, she said. She turned her ringer off. So even if he did call for help to her, no help is coming.
He's like, but there's no Diet Coke. It's just one diet.
Excuse me, where do you guys keep your organic Pop-Tarts? Is that in the organic aisle or the snacks aisle? Well, Swoop Airlines announced plans to make flights a little more affordable. The Recline for a Dime feature allows travelers to insert a dime into the armrest of their seat in exchange for a 2-inch seat recline for 30 minutes. And hey, if you're a big spender, for 90 cents, travelers can lie fully flat in their seats. When time is up, the seat gently returns to the upright position. And once again, I will remind you to look at the top right-hand corner of our screen and check the date. Check the date.
This This is not believable on so many levels. One, what happens to the people behind you, first of all?
Yeah.
How does that, you all would have to go in sync. Also, 5 cents, 10 cents, well, you know,
Yeah.
do you know how much it is to check a bag these days? Like, you're paying a lot more than that to get anything on an airline, so.
5 cents, 10 cents.
You wanted $1?
Yeah.
Yeah, if they jacked the price up, I might have, you know, for more than a second.
Yeah.
Like $50. And, you know, and then you got the person eating the meal behind you.
Yes.
Or the meal in, your coffee's all over your lap, and then.
I think the person who designed the airline chair in the first place way back when, they were actually playing an April Fool's joke on all of us, because who decided those extra, whatever that is, like the 2 inches, the 1 inch that you actually do get when you push that button? Why is that even there? Why is that even what difference does that make to anybody other than annoying the person behind you?
Because then they have to do it, right? Because then you've taken up a bit of their real estate, then they have to recline to get that real estate back.
Yeah, but it's like the difference between me being upright and me being here. Here and here.
You mean you don't feel way comfortable 2 inches back?
No, that is barely even like, you know, me flexing my core. I'm getting nothing out of this.
Look, I'm old enough to remember when seats used to be a lot more comfortable, even in coach. They have designed these things down to the millimeter and just to cram more humanity in there. And, you know, would it surprise you if they started having for short haul flights, to have you just stand up like you do on a standing roller coaster?
If you pay less for that,
If you pay less and get more people, just cram them into, you're all strapped in.
That's not a bad idea.
You know what? And I'm not even a big dude, but like I feel crammed in there. Like I wonder about, like, I've got a friend who's 6'6". I'm like, how do you fit
No
in?
kidding.
I was on an internal flight in Panama recently. I was flying to Bocas del Toro from Panama City, and I was on a plane that was so old, it had ashtrays in the seats.
Yeah.
I was like, I haven't seen ashtrays on a plane
That's
since
when
like
you
the
know
80s.
it's old.
Yeah.
Were they fused? Were they soldered shut?
Yeah. No, they actually
You still
open.
flip
They
it?
still
Wow.
open. I forgot what it was for a second. I'm like, oh, what's this? This is like where I
That
plug
is
my.
old.
Like, oh no, this is an ashtray.
Wow.
Yeah. Live television news isn't always an exact science. I can attest to that. And this reporter from Sky News in the UK also experienced that firsthand. Take a look at this. The crew was on location outside the Prime Minister's residence at 10 Downing Street. Let's see what happened here. Hold on, I gotta watch this. Okay. Oh. Yep. Oh. Okay. So this was again outside 10 Downing Street. As you can see, the reporter slid into the frame, getting ready for a hit, but then quickly ducked down when someone was getting out of the car to pay a visit to Theresa May. Unfortunately for her, this went to air live. She tried to make it look casual, but you know what happened here, right, Pooch? She probably was getting ready for a hit, and the director was like, "Oh, get down! There's someone going in."
Right.
And that's her instinct. She just hit the ground.
See, the thing is that the tendency is when you get caught to go slower, right? It's like when you get caught, you're like, oh, and then you got to slowly. So imagine if she got caught, she just like slowly got out of frame. That would have been hilarious. But good for her. She's done this before.
And you see this happen to us sometimes in the show when our director Sue tells us something. You'll see us just like freeze because we're listening, but it probably looks super weird to people at home because they can't hear Sue.
Freezing is never a good idea when somebody catches you doing something. Just get out of the way. How about that?
There's nowhere to hide here. Like, where am I going to go? You can still see my legs.
Nobody will notice. Don't worry. That'll be your hiding spot, Gurdeep.
Okay.
Today is National Hug a Newsperson Day.
Hey.
Yes, we can all take a moment to thank our local or favorite newsperson and give them a hug. And if geography or distance is an issue, a virtual hug, it can be sent through Twitter and social media. Appreciating good work is just one way of ensuring its continuation. Now, I will say this, Gurdeep is a hugger. Not so much.
Not so much.
Yeah, I'm not really known for like hugging people. You hug everybody. So because I don't hug, I thought I would bring
Danky,
in
bring
Steve
it in,
Dankoff,
buddy.
one of our
I'm a
producers.
hugger.
He's a hugger. This is Steve Dankoff.
Oh.
There's not an ounce of daylight between us. This is a good hug.
Okay, so Steve, you don't have a microphone, right?
No, but I can talk into that one.
Okay,
Yes,
because
please
we're
do.
just hearing sounds. We're just hearing
That was a really nice warm hug. I kind of nestled in his beard a little bit too. Yeah, that's
Oh, wow. Okay. Glad I'm not part of that sandwich. Meantime, do we have some more? I think we need more hugging. Bill? But where's Bill? We need Bill to hug someone.
I'm hugging everyone. I'm hugging Richard Perry. I'm hugging Chelsea.
Oh, my.
Oh, and Steve Dankoff still looks like he needs more hugs.
Hold on.
That was a chest bump. Oh, close enough. Who
Oh, wait,
else?
who's the
Johnson. I
newsperson?
never hugged Johnson. Okay.
Wait.
Chris
They're
Fox?
supposed to be hugging you, Bill.
Oh,
You're
hug a
the
news
newsperson.
person.
Oh,
They're
it
supposed
kind
to
of
be
goes both ways.
Yeah. Well, I guess everybody here is a news person.
Take one of these.
Okay.
Yeah. Bring it in. All right.
She's not a hugger, but
Okay, I will hug on TV just so you can see why I don't hug, okay? Because I'm an awkward
see how I
hugger.
ask permission.
Okay, yes. All right. Okay, let's go for it.
I don't
Come
know
on
how to
in.
hug you.
Why is it so awkward with the?
You kept so much distance between you two.
Yeah, I'm not good at it.
I was gonna say let's just like make her hug us, but it's 2019 and that's not cool. It's got to be a consensual hug. Really? This is happening? I've known you for so long. This is our first hug. Yeah. Get in, Billy.
Wow. Oh, God.
Oh, wow.
Oh, this is so nice.
A lot of love.
Okay. Yeah. How long are you supposed to hold a hug, by the way? Because I just want to break.
Just
every time.
long enough to become slightly awkward.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.